Hey everybody, how's it going? Octopus here and welcome back. We got 3 new updates. One is the beginner attack deal, then we have a high score challenge, and 0 AP is back. The thing I'm most excited for is probably the high score challenge, just because that's my favorite thing to do in this game. But also, 0 AP is back because we know why. The Beauty and Beast movie's coming out, or I think it's out already, I forget. I think it's today? It might be today. But be our guest with 0 AP. So until from March 17th to the 26th, we're gonna have 0 AP, and that's great. Honestly, I was going through my quest last night really fast. As you guys can see, I have a total of over 29,000 jewels, and the reason for that is that I didn't complete the storyline yet. I was at quest, I think I left you guys at quest 500 or something before that. But basically what I did was I just ran through the whole thing without completing any of the objectives, and I went straight to the boss, just so I can get the jewels. 250 jewels from this point on, and all the rest that I missed. So I did like all this, as you guys can see, all the way through. I didn't care about the objectives, I just wanted those jewels because the anniversary is coming, and I'm trying to stockpile right now. So 29,130 jewels. So I was like, oh my god, 0 AP's ending, I don't want to do this with AP. So I was going crazy, and then the update happened, and I was like, oh, we got 0 AP again. Great. So I wasted a little bit of time last night. That's no problem. Now what else we got? We got the beginner okay. Do I want to talk about that or the high? Okay, let's talk about the high score challenge first, because I want to talk about that beginner thing. So we have a high score challenge, which I absolutely love. I love playing the high score challenges, like I said before, and this one is introducing HD Beast, I think. Yeah, HD Beast is our medal to get in this. So put your medals to the test with this new high score challenge. This week's prizes include the Fierce HD Beast, which not only deals impressive damage but raises power base strength by 3 tiers for 1 turn. So there's a couple things I'm really happy about. First of all is that he basically replaces Maui. So Maui's for 3 attacks, HD Beast is for the entire turn, so your friend medal will actually get a buff now. The problem with Maui was your Keyblade setup was fine. You had a buffer, some kind of debuffer, or some kind of self buffer again for yourself, and then you had Maui, and Maui would only go on Olympia, would only affect your 1 attack medal, but would never reach your friend medal, so your friend medal never got a power boost of ×3. Where this can go anywhere on a Keyblade setup, and it will give everything you need to everyone, including the friend medal. Now that's a big thing. Now again, Maui wasn't that big of a problem because all you really need is your own medal to do all the damage. Your friend medal is usually just a cleanup and it doesn't need that much power. But we are progressing through the game and it's getting harder, so this medal is going to help a lot. So 5 deals 5 exceptionally... I can't talk today. Deals 5 exceptionally powerful hits, raises power base strength by 3 tiers for 1 turn. So it is single target, which is kind of a downer for me. I would prefer it to be AoE because... okay, the multiplier on this medal is actually really good as an attack medal, but what I'm going to talk about for the high score challenge is that the second thing I'm so happy about, besides the replacement of Maui, and also it's an update for new players that didn't get Maui, here's a chance to get a ×3 power buffer. But the second thing is that because he is the only one in that high score challenge, there is no other medal to come with him, there's no other tier, it's just him. We don't have to actually spend any jewels on this high score challenge. As you guys can see, the rewards are lots of mirrors, by the way. So a reason to try to get a good score is to get a bunch of mirrors, which is really good because if we do it, if people who do get 12 million and then 15 million, they'll be getting a total of 12 mirrors. That's huge. And not only that, if you do place it, I think top 2,000? Yeah, no, top 5,000. Even top 10,000 gets 4 mirrors, but top 5,000 gets 5 mirrors. So this thing can give you a total of 17 mirrors, which is a huge thing, guys. That's really good. But like I said before, the second thing I'm really happy about is we don't have to spend jewels because HD Beast is great if you can guilt it, but it is just a ×3 buffer. It's a utility medal. It doesn't need to have all that strength. Its multiplier is going to be strong enough that's going to do a little bit of damage, going to tickle the enemies, but all we care about is that times 3 power strength. That's it, guys. So we don't have to pull, try to make top 2,000 or try to make top 1,000, because there is no other medal. So we don't have to go, oh, we all have to make top 2,000 so we can gilt that extra medal. No, Beast is the only one. We don't need to gilt them. We just want to grab one of them. So all we want to do is make top 5,000, and that's all I'm going to do, guys. So that's great news because I don't have to touch my jewels. I don't have to go past 29,000 and drop some of that on there. I might pull once if it does acquire to stay in top 5,000, because people have that. Well, let me talk about that right now. A lot of people are gonna have a boost in this high score challenge. Where is it? Okay, as you guys can see, all the way to the right is your illustrated Bell and Beast medal, which is gonna give you 14% boost, and it's a ×3 buffer. So what I think about this is it makes sense. It makes sense in a way, because people who spend money in the game, I guess, should get that little bit of a boost, because if there's no difference between people paying for the game and people who play for free, then there's no reason to pay for the game, which I've been trying to prove this whole time. And what they did here is basically say, hey, you paid for the game, you got a little bit extra boost, but that doesn't mean that free-to-play players can't compete with them. It does put a kind of a gap there, because now where our ×3 buffer is not going to give us 14% and it's taking up a slot, but at the same time, it doesn't mean we can't make top 1,000. So that is the medals. We're sticking to the whole polling system again, only medals during a poll. And I talked about this before, where it is the same thing as before, because in the end, if we did want to make top 1,000 or top 2,000, we were going to poll anyways. So those are the medals, we know, but because HD Beast doesn't need to be gilted and it's not there for its power, it would be great to have it gilted. We're just going to try to make top 5,000 for that. I'll do that in another video. I'll stop rambling about that. Don't worry about it. I will be making a guide soon on that. And now let's continue into what this is. The beginner's deal, all target attack medals. So basically this is all AoE medals, tier 3 and up. It does say that it's not just tier 3s, even though the banner shows pure tier 3s. You are able to get higher ones. This 5 medal deal guarantees the following. All 5 medals that you receive will have special attacks that hit all targets in battle. All 5 medals will be epic medals. Epic medals are medals that can get a tier 3 or higher special attack bonus. So there you go. It's not just tier 3 medals, even though the banner just shows tier 3s. You're able to get tier 4s or tier 5s if you're super lucky. 2 of the medals will come as 6 stars and pre-strengthened with 3 special attack dots. So basically, if you pull 2 of the same medals, 6 stars in this banner, you're able to gilt that medal. And don't forget, you have to be quest level 200 to gilt the medal. So what do I think about this? There's a lot of medals in here you don't need. Again, tier 3s are no longer going to be our strongest medals. They are going to still do a very good job. Tier 3s are not obsolete. They are far from obsolete. But the game is progressing. We are going to be turning to Union Cross very soon. Anniversary's coming up. There's going to be multiplayer. So there is a lot of things to consider. If you do pull for this banner and you're new, I wouldn't recommend it too much, because you can get by everything without this. The only thing I see good about this is that we have basically a lot of us, even this account, I still haven't done it, guys, if you want to know, because I know I haven't posted a video, but I haven't really figured out a setup on my free-to-play account to do this quest right here. I am stuck on quest 13. So in that banner, there's Shmee and Owl. I have an Owl on this account, but I don't have a Shmee. And on top of that, there's Illustrated Xion and HD Axel that also has General Defense Down. So that's what I'm missing in this account, is some General Defense Down AoE medals. If I had one more, if Shmee or another Owl, I would be able to do this. But because I don't, I'm lacking in the power to do this, especially since my Nova level is only level 47. So I have to rely on that power. And my medals are basically not that great, guys. So that little deal they have here, the only bright side about that is you have a chance to get Shmee and you have a chance to get Owl, which will help you in completing that last quest on 13 if your Nova level is at a good percentage, and if you have Poison Plus, a lot of things, guys. If you have a certain medal gilted, you have to have a friend medal of QR3. So if you have all those other things and you don't have an AoE General Defense Down medal, you can have a chance of getting Shmee, Owl, Illustrated Xion, or HD Axel in this, and you need about 2 of them. So Besides that, I wouldn't waste any jewels in this. I wouldn't waste it since the anniversary is so close. This is basically trying to clean our house. They show us this HD Beast. They show us this VIP quest that you want you to spend a little bit of money while you're in the way. They give you this banner that doesn't have a mercy pull. So all our jewels are going to disappear, and we don't know what's coming for anniversary. Anniversary could be absolutely nothing, and it can just be a bunch of login gifts and stuff like that, or cheap VIP packs, stuff like that. I don't know what they're going to do, but maybe they'll have like a new upgrade to the game, like, hey, anniversary, we're going to Union Cross, here's some new pulls, here's our new banners, here's a power creep, and then all these medals that you guys saw right now basically become obsolete. So we want to be very careful. I am going to save all my jewels until the anniversary. I don't know if that's a smart thing. I'm not going to go crazy, spend all 30,000 on the anniversary, especially if it's not like a mercy pull kind of thing. We'll see. We'll talk about that. But for this right here, all attack medals, it's not that super great like people are thinking. Especially new players, you might think, oh, it's 1,500 jewels. This looks really good. But at the same time, guys, this is all older medals. It is not going to help you to catch up as much as you think it is. I wouldn't do it. I honestly wouldn't do it. I never did it before because we had this before. It was called like the Epic Attackers or something like that. It was used for high score challenges. It was used to get AoE medals. It was used for a lot of stuff, and it was just exactly the same thing. This is not the first time they've done something like this. So I wouldn't do it personally, but it's up to you guys. Like I said, do what helps your game the most and what makes you the happiest, but in my opinion, recommendation, I wouldn't get this at all. I would just wait, because spending 2 pulls here, you can end up getting exactly what the banner shows, and if you get exactly what the banner shows, you're going to guilt one of those guys. It's going to be an extra damage medal. You're going to have a guilted medal, but that 3,000 jewels could have went towards this other banner, which has all the new tier 4, a guaranteed tier 4 medal, and a chance at a tier 5 medal. So you got to look at what's really good and not good. Like if you do pull one of the new medals, the new tier 5 medals like Illustrated Leon and so on, it's actually gonna be a lot better than this banner right here. But this banner does hold a lot of utility medals that are also really good. Like I said, Owl, Smee, you have chances at HD Axel, Illustrated Shion, but so you also have those chances in the other banners as well. This just guarantees from a certain list, so you're able to guilt more medals, get more Nova. Besides that, no, guys. I honestly just recommend skipping this one. If you are to spend 3,000 jewels, spend it on the new banner. If you're wondering where to spend your jewels, wait till the anniversary. I think I rambled enough in this. That's all I got to say about this. Everything else should be coming out soon. I should be showing you guys the high score challenge run, the first run. I should be making a Zoldan B guide very soon, even though it's almost over, but I didn't fully complete it as a free-to-play player, just because it does require a lot. All right, seems like we covered everything: 0 AP, high score challenge, and that new deal. It's all up to what you guys want to do. I will be releasing those videos very soon, like I said. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.